All right, all right, all right. What's the motherfucking deal? Welcome to the Den. If you're not familiar with the Den, how did you get here? If you are familiar with the Den, I hope that all is well with you. Again, if you're not familiar, you may want to bust a U-turn. You may want to stick around. I don't know what to tell you. Who knows how it's going to go down tonight? But y'all know I am joined by a very familiar face, a Den favorite, a Den original in the mix, Mr. Man Up himself. How are you doing this evening, sir? You already know. Absolutely, absolutely. Uh, so I'm doing some stuff slightly differently here because I'm trying to make sure we got everything properly adjusted. So if we have any little minor technicalities, y'all work with some players, you know. Y'all work with some players. I can't hear him. He's not playing. Ah, good grief. Hold on one second. See, I don't know what's going on. I can hear you, but it's not saying. I guess saying I can't hear you. Hold on. I might have to double up the dilly dally. Let me see what's shaking. All right. There's always something with this. Let me see. That should be that. And all right, say something now, Mr. Man Up. Oh, Sweet Bears is very low. Okay, okay. Let me do it like this. Do 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 do. All right. See if we can up the decibels a little bit, Yeah, I'll be complaining in a minute because I'm from the place for loud shit. And I'm like, God damn. All right, okay, all right. Bet that. So, again, I hope all these wonderful people are doing well. Let's see what we got joining us, man. And then, like I say, we get y'all know how we doing. Y'all know how it goes. We got plenty to talk about, but we got to go through the video list first. We got some very interesting things to discuss. And for all of the black ladies is there you just bash on the black women, Honcho. That's all you do. You just hate us, don't you? You just treat us bad. That's definitely not a black woman's accent. Unless she's like what fucking like Bobby's mom from Bobby's World or some shit. So I got a couple of Karens for you. So we're gonna talk about that. We will address that. Everybody can get it. Don't ever feel like anybody's safe in the Den. Everybody can get it. But let's see. We got Man Up holding down the chat and holding down the stream. The lovely Miss Sarah Lou. How are you doing this evening? Michael Irwin. We just leave that as that is. Joe S. What's the motherfucking deal? Sweetberry. We ain't got no pistachios for you, but we still glad that you are here. Infinity, the Reform Pimp. How you doing this evening, sir? Heidi, you're just a hater because you could never beat Zaila in a spelling bee unless it was in German. Culture the dawn of the Discord. Oh man, you put all the puzzle pieces together today, sir. Like I'll shoot you a message. We'll talk about it. Leonard Avery, how you doing this evening, sir? Beyond a funny nigga, what's the motherfucking deal? I like being in Beyond the Funny Niggas comment sections on Instagram because he be having some of the craziest shit going on. I be out there trying to trigger people. I don't think it worked. He did already triggered everybody too far for me to do anything, so I have no impact. Delta Echo Golf, what's the motherfucking deal? Let's see. Jason S. I support black business before BLM destroy. Boy, we gonna talk about some destruction stuff. Oh yeah, I gotta reach out to that guy. He hit me up. He said he wants to link up. I think week two. I don't even know what the Texas schedule is next year. I didn't know that gentleman was even of that background. Uh, let me see. And if I missed you, oh, strong and grand, the man with the plan. Yeah, shout out to culture, man. Um, Always good to see Mr. Dan. Yeah, see, y'all don't understand how much I love Fired Up Dan. Like when Dan gets to rolling, Dan always starts off real calm, but that's the thing I love. Like you love to see when somebody's passionate about something, and when Dan starts rolling down, that should get me fired up. I'll be ready to go out and march in the streets. Probably not for the cause everybody else wants to march for, but hey, I'll be it. I love it. Appreciate the love, Miss Sarah Lou. All right, so I'm gonna be honest, right? So we got kind of been doing the thing at the end now where I'll go over some videos I've come across recently. We discuss it, we talk about it, and then we kind of get into the primary topic. And like I say, the primary topic that we're gonna speak on this evening is gonna be, I don't even know if I'm saying her name right, Zaila Avant Garde. I haven't watched any actual videos on her. I've just been, just kind of reading about it. So if I mispronounce things, that's on me. No more. We're probably already there. We're probably already there, Dan. I'm pretty sure we're on somebody's list, and it's not Santa's good list. So let's talk about it. Oh, in Haiti, I heard Haiti's crazy. Cuba's crazy right now. It's a lot of wild stuff. Those are probably like the things I should be talking on, but this is the dead. We'll get there eventually. But I see like a lot of boats leaving out of Florida, like actual Cubans. See, this is the problem with niggas. We ain't finna go back. We ain't going to Haiti to go help out. The Cubans, they got some issues going on. They hopping their boats. Niggas ain't got no boats. Niggas afraid of swimming. They hopping their boats. They going back to Cuba. They finna start the revolution. What was that shit on Che Guevara or some shit? You know what I'm saying? Oh man, it did? That's it. Now we're gonna talk about that 17. What's the motherfucking deal? Let's get into it. So the first video, I don't know. Y'all want something humorous? You guys want? I mean, I know what y'all always want to start off with violence. Y'all always want to start off with the violence. Y'all are terrible people. We're gonna start off with some little humor. We're gonna soften the blow before it gets out of control. So first, I gotta play my favorite video of the year one more time. Like this is just my favorite video of the year so far.
So she needs to get the fuck out of here before I get her put in jail for the rest of her life. Sir, you are on camera right now?
I love it. One more time.
So she needs to get the fuck out of here before I get her put in jail for the rest of her life. Sir, you are on camera
right now. Slap. But I don't know. That's just my favorite video of the year. I played it last time, but I just had to bring that back one time. That's I don't know why. I just love that video. Like it's the day and age that we live in. Everybody's putting everything on fucking camera. You know what? Fuck your camera. Now he's probably gonna pay dearly for that at some point in time, but in the moment, hey, I ain't mad at you, player. All right, let's good grief. Oh, I got one I want to show. But I think it shows a little areola, and I'm not gonna risk it. I think I'll save that one for the Discord. Let's have us a good old time. Let's chuckle a little bit, and then we'll get into some more serious shenanigans. This is definitely some side chick activity taking place right now. See the bonnet, you see tomfoolery. Like, what is your purpose? You stand on a crate. She had the old Conor McGregor fall. This is terrible. Like, this was terribly planned. Black Girls Rock. She got the whole. It's just goofy looking. I gotta watch it one more time. She felt just terrible. Just terrible knees. Appreciate the love. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like the first time I saw that video, I was like, oh, this is about to get gruesome, this is about to get gory. She's about to die. But fortunately she fell the other direction. She didn't fall on the fence and kill her. Like, then you gotta know you up to some goofy shit. You sitting there trying to sneak I guess back in the window, or I don't know. But you got this, what is this? I don't even know. It was the leopard bonnet on, and you just up to shenanigans. Like, what did you think? And then you just letting somebody record you. So if you try to do some level of sneaking, you're doing a very bad job at it. You over there laughing and chuckling with the person recording your goofy ass. Like, it was a terrible, terrible situation. Appreciate the love, Miss Sarah Lou. Loving the fact that you do what you do. See, I'm a freestyle king. I said I stopped listening to rap music. I'm gonna start rapping myself. Yeah, so it is a terrible, terrible situation. Let's see. All right. So we had the little humorous. Let's get some violence. Let's get some old school violence, right? So this is a video. I don't know I don't know. One, Shelly, you're a catfish. That's why you're not up here with Man Up. Okay. That's the first thing. All right. So there's that. And then two, you ain't got nothing good to talk about. Because every time you get on here, you be on some crazy stuff. So, but if you got something good to talk about, Shelly, maybe one day in the very distant future, we'll see what's up. So let's see. Appreciate the love, Mister. The ghetto pizza delivery hat. Well, see, here's the thing. As bad as I feel for those people in Cuba and Haiti and all that, I'm not from any of those locations. So I wish them the best. I pray for them. But what am I going to do, right? I don't have a boat. I'm not in Florida. The best I can do is bring up old stories about Elian Gonzalez and the time Erica Thomas, that Congress lady or whatever in Georgia, where she tried to say that dude told her to go back to Africa. Turned out he wasn't a white guy. He was actually a Cuban dude. So that's the only Cuban references I have for you. Oh, yeah. I forgot about South Africa. South Africa is wild. I have not actually looked into it, but I heard that it was getting pretty crazy out there. The world is burning, it seems like. It just seems like all over the place, It's a lot of turmoil. A lot of people are angry. And, while all these people are really going through some shit, we're over here, worried about pronouns. That's why like America for now. People got it too easy. You know what I mean? We're over here worried about pronouns and rubber bands and gender swaps and gender reveals. Like the most dangerous thing in America right now is a damn gender reveal. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers setting whole force on fire and shit. I saw the most depressing fucking gender reveal the other day. It was it was a black lady and her husband. I don't know. Husband may be a stretch, which is going to say her companion. And they looked so upset once the gender reveal happened. I don't know if you saw that. They had like a little box and they like opened it and the pink balloons came out of it. And they just looked depressed. Like they were upset. You know what I mean? Like everybody else was around them celebrating, hugging on them and shit. And they were just looking like they did not want to have a daughter apparently. So. Crazy. How do you feel about that? Like, I mean, you got one or two. Well, I mean, these days you could just change the gender. I guess you could just call it whatever you want to. This is the day and age we live in. I wanted to have a boy. I'll just treat it like a boy. That's what we're doing now. You see? It's okay. Yeah. Let me see. Let me up the decibels a little bit. Or let me see if I do it like this. Let me see if this helps. I know how to do this one time.
Michael, wow. I ain't gonna say it, but okay. Sarah Lou say she can hear me.
How about now? Y'all let me know if this is an improvement on it.
Wow. So certain people can hear me, but certain people can't.
Yeah, like that. That's what it is. Okay, it's crazy because I literally I don't know. I just made a copy of the same source, and for some reason when I make a copy of the same source, it'll play, and then other times it won't. That's a weird thing, but it is what it is. Sarah. Sarah, dear the folk to the bone. But yeah, like I say, so now, yeah, now you can make the babies whatever you want to, so it doesn't even matter. Just go back and change the birth certificate, right? Just, you know, it is what it is. That's where it is. But man, I was saying, if y'all didn't hear that, he saw a lady where I believe she shot a gun, and that it was pink dust
Pink.
came out, and that she seemed to be unhappy about it. And that's the crazy thing. Like, I mean, you got one or two options, or if you're one of those believers in the 1,032 different whatevers, right? Like, why get mad about it? Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess, is that a thing? You know, if you're a gentleman, you've had, you know, children. Like, was that ever a thing that you got upset because it wasn't the gender you wanted, or were you just happy that, you know, with what you got?
No, it is what it is. You know, it, it ain't your choice of what you get. It's what God bless you with. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, if you didn't get a girl and you wanted a girl, here, try again. Shit, it's always fun to try again. Shit.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
It's a hell of a lot of fun, hell of a fun. Shit, try it again.
Yes, I'm in perpetual practice myself. You know,
It,
I'm just
it
in practice mode.
is. It is what it is, man. Shit, be happy with what you got. You know. And that sounds crazy talking about a child like that, a baby,
Yeah.
but I don't know a better way to phrase that. But anyway, like I said, God bless you with certain things for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. At the end of the day, man, I was just gonna say that strong, Gary. Just gonna say that. Some people cannot have kids
Mhm.
and want kids so bad. Their only options is to adopt or a surrogate mother. But they want to go through this. A lot of women do want to go through the experience, you know, being pregnant, nursing a child inside them, all that stuff, and can't do it. So you got that option. Got that option. It can definitely be taken away from you as well too. So I want to know one thing. Why is that such a big deal that the sex of the child is not what you want it to be? Be
That's
happy that you're having a baby. But some people go through life, I mean, not even go through life, go through their pregnancy, and some things can happen where now the baby is not going to be fully functional in the world. If you know exactly what I'm saying, I'm not trying to use certain words, but if you know exactly what I'm trying to say. So I just never understood that. You know what I'm saying? My first child was a son, happy. Second child was a daughter, happy. You know what I'm saying? Sarah Lou, I don't know why you can't hear anything. Other people can hear.
I think Sarah Lou up to her shenanigans.
Turn your volume up. Turn your volume up. Turn it up.
You know, you gotta. She might be watching us on one of the TVs with the knobs. You know what I'm saying? You gotta turn the little knob, then the big knob. You know what I'm saying? Turn the little knob to, what is it? What did it used to be? UHF or
Yeah,
VHF, something like that. And then
VHF.
put on channel 3. You gotta put on channel 3. But yeah, no, I agree. And it's crazy. Like I said, like, who started this whole gender reveal thing? That's the thing that I don't get. It's just like,
Mhm.
and then people just start going over the top, just trying to do more and more. Like, and who like, to me, it's dumb. Here's the dumb part about it to me. Go to the damn doctor, get the damn ultrasound, and find out what the fuck you're having. Like, instead, some other person gets to find out before you what the fuck you having. And then you fucking doing this whole process so somebody knows before you about the shit that's already inside of you. Having this whole fucking shenanigan, and then you fuck around and get upset about it. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. That's why I say, like, we have unnecessary American problems, like first world problems. We're taking on those British problems. I don't even know if they do gender reveals in Britain. They might not have enough room. But
Before you continue that, let me interrupt you for a moment. Before you continue that, the only thing I want to know about what gender I was having, so I know what clothes and how to decorate the room.
yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
That's the only thing. What do we have? Oh, we having a girl? Okay. I know to go buy some girl clothes. I know to decorate the room a certain way. or I'm having a boy, okay, again there. So that's it. You know what I'm saying? I just find that so crazy that, like you say, we creating our own problems.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who said that before? Prepaid said that. That's how great America is. You can create your own problem.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what
That's crazy.
we ain't
I'm sorry,
got
go
real.
ahead.
You know, like you're saying, we don't have real issues. We come up with this bullshit that doesn't matter. Like a lot of the shit that goes on is like I said, it blows my mind. Like I don't know. I got a question though. For all the old school gamers, these young punks don't know nothing about this. Did anybody ever use Channel 4? Like, because
Oh yeah,
you could you use Channel 4?
yeah, yep.
Where?
You could, like for your VCR
Hmm.
or back in my day, your Betamax.
No.
Y'all too young. Y'all don't know about that. Or even your Atari. Y'all still don't know nothing about that. Stuff like that. Yeah, you can use Channel 4.
Yeah, no. See, I got some videos that I come across, man. And I didn't like it's something I want to talk about, but this is one I came across, and this chick, and again, the people in them are always extremely crazy looking, the sherbet hair, like an extreme amount of tattoos, and these are the women, and they got, all the crazy piercings and all this stuff, like, and
Mm-hmm.
it's always, real weird about the gender thing. So this one, she was like, well, yeah, if we had kids again, like tomorrow, we wouldn't gender the child. We'd wait until it was allowed to grow up and decide. Like, you don't think that makes it even weirder for the kid? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, we're in this way that there's no coming back from. I used a term I wasn't super familiar with the other day, and it was black pill, right? And so I started looking into the black pill thing. And the black pill is basically like motherfuckers who I won't say have given up, but they're very nihilistic about shit. And they don't believe that there's any solution. And I think I am partially black pilled on certain things. I'm black pilled on niggas. There ain't no helping niggas. Niggas is done. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is a wrap for niggas. There's nothing that you can do to bring them back because we're catering to niggas and they goofy beliefs. Now, when I say niggas, I'm not talking about black people. I'm talking about niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas. Yeah, I know that's like the incel thing, right? And so I don't buy 100%. I don't buy into the incel shit. Like, you these days, you stumble into some pussy. You just make a slight effort. But they just giving up for whatever. I know that they said there's like a whole look thing behind it, a bunch of weird shit. I saw a guy in a motorized wheelchair who may not have had the use of all of his limbs getting some live action. So I'm just leaving it at that. So again, if you try hard enough, like, you can do it. Charcoal gray. That might be activated charcoal pills. That might be where I'm at. But it's like, I'm like, so I'm thinking I'm gonna take that black pill term and I'm gonna redefine it because I'm black pilled on America as a whole. Like, I think that there are a lot of good folks here, but as far as American progress, as far as America being the compared on a global scale, we got a lot of dead weight holding us down. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got a lot of people who are redirecting the course of progress to some other shit. They're driving us off in the woods to knock us off execution style or something. We're in a bad way. Like, we're not at the top of the mountain anymore. And like I say, you got other countries, they're doing what it do to make it to make it succeed, right? And so
I'm sorry. I'm looking at what Sarah just put in the chat. No, she did not just do that.
oh
she knows she's wrong with that.
yeah. And that's the thing, and that's you're absolutely right. Because it's I don't even want to say it's sad because, like I say, it's just like I say, honestly, in reality, like I said, your skin color means absolutely nothing. Because again, it's a cosmic situation. You have no control over how you want it. So it baffles me, like people take so much pride in something that they had no control. Now, once you've embraced, I guess, the culture, and you were raised a certain way because of certain factors, I guess there's a level of understanding there. But to just simply wake up and say these general statements, I'm supporting everybody black. No, the fuck I'm not. I am not supporting no everybody black, because there's a lot of people that's black that's on some real live fuck shit. Like, and so we'll get into that in a second. Like, we're gonna talk about black people and some fuck niggas and some fuck shit. I guess I need to
remind me, because I got a story to tell you.
Okay.
Like you said, that by supporting black people. Remind me when we come back.
Bet that.
Go ahead.
Let's get away from this leopard bonnet black girls rock. Oh man. Y'all sit here and say that I pick on the ladies too much. So we're gonna do some fellas that pause, whatever you want to say. It sounds terrible. We're gonna pull up some videos of the fellas first, right? Old school, right? So I find this one very interesting because I was saying I don't know the merits of this. Now I look at this one. I don't think this is a racial thing. I think that this is a young dude not knowing the power or having a level of respect for older folks. And I think some shit was probably said, and things probably got out of line. But let's all watch this one together. This should be very entertaining. Mr. Robert didn't want to stop. Let me see. Oh, did my shit fuck up? Hold on. I think it switched up on me. Hold on. There we go. Mr. Robert did not want to stop, right? I don't know what happened, but what I do find hilarious is the minimal effort being put into stopping this. That's why I feel like this young gentleman is probably not the most liked individual at this. I'm assuming looks like a Whataburger, maybe the orange shirt,
I can tell.
or Popeyes. Could definitely be a Popeyes. But this pulling on the apron, that is what the fuck you gonna do? Untie his apron so he can have a wider range of motion. Mr. Robert was not fun. Mr. Robert had enough today, right? But the funny part about this to me is Mr. Robert stopped. You got people looking, not for anything else, but because you have people looking. That's why. Like, I don't think they cared too much for the young gentleman who was he played for the Dynamo. How you're a terrible person. Yeah, I don't think they cared too much for the gentleman because they were not really making an effort whatsoever to get him off of him. But yeah, that's a very, very unfortunate situation. So let's see. And I told y'all, like I said, I would put the fellas out first. So y'all always say I'm only picking on the women. I just find so much more content of women, black women especially, doing these crazy behaviors than I do of men. And shout out to No Pause TV because they make it very easy to find a lot of this shit, because this is where I find most of it. I find it other places, but it's just easier to get it from there than go find the source everywhere else.
You're gonna look where you got to. All over the place.
They got up like the old cartoon. Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go? That motherfucker was looking like, what the fuck just hit me? So here's my deal, right? So it was all good, and everybody was encouraging when he was whooping old buddy ass. And you know the videos that be like, at this moment, so and so knew he fucked up. Right when he came up off, it was over with. Like once that happened, you might as well just brace for the worst. And you on concrete too? You
Mm.
it's for
Mm.
the worst. Dog, I'm not fighting no nigga who was wearing shorts like that in public. He has nothing to live for. Them fucking bright highlighter shorts, all them hoes look like, what was them fucking shits called? The damn highlight. Oh, that nigga's a dangerous man. I don't care if he got a weapon on him or not, dog. That nigga gonna fight till the cows come home, bro. I don't want no smoke with that nigga, dog. Now, and most people say, "Oh, buddy," after he took a L once he got dropped on his head. That's not when he took the L, bro. He took the L going out in public with that woman that he was with, wearing that shit that
Yeah,
she had on.
that's what I just said.
Yeah, like no shame, bro. Like, come on, dog. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, what is wrong? And for those who can't see it, let me go ahead and dilly dally the dilly dally. Let y'all see it one more time. I know y'all like to see the repeat sessions. This shit. What is this? Purple hair? Is the hair purple? I'm trying to see. Look like purple hair. Yeah. You got purple hair. I don't know if this is a sports bra or what. The whole Dunlap going on. You barely got any shorts. I'm like the fact like I don't understand how people have no shame going out in public like this. Like I don't like it's just like this is why I say like you know what I'm not even affiliated. Like don't it is what like you have to disconnect. Like what can you say to somebody like that? Hey, you know, if you were to tell this person you're doing yourself a disservice being dressed like that. You know, you're disrespecting yourself being dressed like that. They wouldn't hear it. Why? Because they're gonna get some form of attention, and they care more about the shitty attention that they get than the respect that they have for themselves. Nobody wanted to stop this situation. This is my rhetoric when it comes to a lot of this shit, right? For all the white people doing us this, that, and the third, and they doing it. We'll sit here and watch each other beat the shit out of each other all day long, right? And that darn white man, the man, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nowhere to be seen. Ain't nowhere to have nothing to do with this shit. Motherfucker wasn't goddamn, you know, again. And then, you know, it becomes a problem when somebody's on the brink of death. Then it's y'all done went too far. But it is what it is, right? So again,
Hey,
the shame, the purple hair, the fucking it's just again, that's what I say we watch, bro. It saddens me. But hey, you know, here we are. This is 2021. Damn, we halfway over. We passed. We damn near in 2022. It can only get worse. Remember, everybody thought that once 2020 was over, it was just gonna magically get good again. Um. All right, we could do something a little humorous, or we can continue the violence. That was the fellas.
look at the one I just sent you,
Okay. Let me check you out. Here.
and you gotta play that volume up loud so everybody can hear it.
Hold on.
But while you're doing that, kill the dead time in the dead air. I've said that plenty of times. I heard this so many times from my mom and my grandma. The more skin you show, the more disrespect you're gonna get. Shorter your relationship gonna be, the more toxic of a relationship you're gonna have. The list goes on. So, and I have noticed that a lot of them women that wear stuff like that, they do care more about the negative attention than the positive. They do care more about the one trying to get with them than trying to show them respect. So at the end of the day, that's what you want to do. Don't get mad at the consequence. That's all I'm saying.
Why do you think that is? Why would people rather have, all this baseless attention than have something that's authentic? Do you think they just don't know better? Do you think it's a self-esteem issue? I mean, what do you think is the source of this? Because it's not only just a few people; it's a lot of it's a lot of people like this, especially in the black community.
It ain't the fact that you don't know better, because you're old enough, you know better. Line us up in discussion. I think it is a self-esteem issue. I think it's more the fact that you want somebody to just want you, instead of somebody that you don't think that's going to want you, because you're not showing everything. You know what I'm saying? I think it's more the fact that you rather take the negative than the positive. That's what I think a lot of these people are doing. And because it's more with the negative than it is positive. I think this, me personally, if that was me, I'm gonna look at you like crazy and keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're gonna get some guy that's gonna want you, but it ain't gonna be exactly what you want it to be. Then that's gonna be another one that's talking about sorry ass men and all that crap. Well, look what you attract. It all starts that way. Let's just be real and honest. You know what I'm saying? It all starts like that. So I I don't know. I just don't get why you can't understand that's not how it works. You know, what you put out is what you're gonna get. That's just plain and simple. It is what it is. I had to figure that shit out a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? I had to change my game plan. Now I cannot complain.
There's some people I believe think that they're exception to the rule that is just gonna switch up. Heidi, I hate you. I just want you to know that. And 17, strong Miranda, the man with the plan, and the lovely Miss Sarah. I appreciate all of you. Don't let Heidi try to convince you otherwise, because you listen to Heidi too much longer, she'll have you in a camp, and it's
Your
not
brain gonna bleed.
not what was that? What was that? What was the camp about? Camp Anawana? Was that or something like that? Was that the one
Yeah, it
from
was Camp. I
Nickelodeon?
don't want.
Oh, yeah,
I don't want to. I don't want
yeah. She definitely won't have you in Camp Anawana. It'll be some type of camp. But yeah, oh that reset button. We ain't talking about Super Nintendo. Oh, that's definitely gonna happen. Yeah. You know, again, and shout out to Miss Jen, you know, because she had pointed something out to me the other day, and I got to thinking about it, you know, and we have to talk about the fellas and their part to play in this, you know, and especially here in the South. And I think in the South it was already a natural thing, but you know, I think it started to spread once the South. I think it got really bad for black women once the South hit their peak in the music industry, because you know, when it was the East Coast and it was New York and LA, they had them thin, modelly type women, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't really thick like that, you know what I'm saying? But then once the South really took over, you start seeing, you know, it was always about the, you know, the big, the thick, you start seeing the video girls looking a particular kind of way. And then, you know, you start seeing more women trying to look like that, because we see it now. Women try to emulate, and we've seen, oh my goodness, there's a couple of botched ass plastic surgery. I should have pulled them up, but we'll save that for another time. But you see them trying to look like that, right? And then you'll have slimmer women who try to get bigger, or women who are basically already on the brink, who are big and don't know the difference between being big and thick. There's you got to go the other way, the other direction. But hey, whatever floats your boat. And they got bigger because they wanted to get thicker. They ate more, whatever it was, and didn't realize, hey, you know, it's not going to just directly go to the thighs. It's not going to directly go to the ass. It's going to go other places, and it's not going to look that good. Because let's be honest, a rich boy, no, it's terrible. How rich boys, yeah, we're not even going to get into that. But like I said, and so now, and let's be honest, black women are not the most active in the gym. We've talked about that, you know, several times. I'm not gonna lie though, I've actually seen more at my local gym, but still not. Never actually. I was in the gym yesterday, and a black woman came in there basically to try to have a damn photo shoot, like or I'm not even forgetting. We probably might talk about it in Discord, but it's just like she had the little ring light and all this. Like, came in there like I'm gonna get pissed off talking. I'll talk about it a little bit later. Just anyway, we got more videos. Just fake working out. That fucking bullshit. Anywho, we're gonna do a nice little transition. We're gonna get into some humorous stuff. We're gonna talk about people doing too much. But this last one right here, I want to know y'all's thoughts, right? I wanna show this one. And because it's a very peculiar situation. We'll just watch it and we'll talk about it.
Y'all put your hand on no female. But hey, you ain't got shit to do. Don't. That nigga got a gun. He got
Now, first and foremost, there's a lot going on here, right? This problem number one. Go ahead, Miss Man Up. What you got?
Let me break this down.
Okay.
I'm not even going. Don't even play the video.
Okay.
I'm gonna break this down. Problem number one, like I just said, while you playing, why his pants ain't up. Problem number two, why he fighting with a woman. Problem number three, why is the woman engaging in men activity? Because you're not gonna like the outcome. Problem number four, why they tussling on the ground like that? Like you just said, it's concrete. We all know what's gonna happen. Problem number five, why in the hell she punched the damn back window with her hand? You know what I'm saying? Problem number six, look at where they're located at. In the goddamn project.
In my projects.
Problem number seven is back to number one. Why in the hell he showing his ass like that? I don't want, man, nobody want to see that shit.
Yeah.
Pull your goddamn pants up. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, yeah, no, what you're right.
I'm about to go on and rant myself. Go
yeah, and then the thing about it is, like you said, Delta Echo Golf, she was getting the best of it. On the cool, that's why he didn't pull the gun out. It's like, and then like I say, you got all these people standing around. Like I say, it's you notice in a lot of the videos I've shown and shared, they take place in communities quite like this. You know, that darn white man has struck again. And he's just out there, just sowing evil. You got niggas, like I said, there's no respect. Now, I'm not gonna lie. She looks a little dope fiendish, and dope fiends can be an X factor, to say the very least, right? But that's still not a reason to be doing what you do. I don't know why she was in the car. Now, we can play hypotheticals, even like that other situation where the dude was drunk and got in the wrong car and the lady was beating all up on him. I don't think crackheads would suffer from that same level. If a crackhead's in your car, and again, I'm alleging that she's a crack. She might not be a crackhead, but to steal the words from Jamie Foxx, she looks a little crackish. Okay, and like I said, it's here. I'll let it roll while I'm do it like this while I'm speaking. I forgot to play.
And Lewis, everything, yeah, the gun was a problem. I just didn't want to go on a rant. That's why I stopped.
Yeah, he didn't pistol whip it. That shit ain't even phased no motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, and again, it's like it's all the way around. The nigga can't whoop her because shit, his pants halfway down his ass. She got on who know what. Like I say, motherfuckers ain't got no shame. You got bonnets in the car. You got people on the porch just sitting there watching. Like, people live for the drama. They just want something to talk about. Motherfuckers be so bored with themselves and this type of shit is going on. And nobody cares, right? Like, nobody cares. I'm still trying to figure out how. This is terrible. This is terrible.
And let's just say she's not on crack. I think she is. But let's just say, well, she's on something.
Yeah.
But let's just say she ain't on anything. why in the hell would you be tussling with a man like that?
Yeah.
In the first place, even though she was whooping his ass,
Mm-hmm.
but still, why would you put yourself in that predicament? This man just told for not because she hit the back window and he kind of hit her with the gun and started walking off.
Mm-hmm.
And if he would have just told and just punched her teeth down her throat right here, then she's mad.
Yeah.
But see, he's running away.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? So, well, what if he acted like you a damn man and start, you know what I'm saying, knocking your teeth down your throat? Cannot sit here and play a victim now. That's what I'm saying. Don't put yourself in a man's place and still want to be treated like a woman. It's not going to happen. It's not. It's like we can't put ourselves in a woman's place and still want to be treated like a man. It's not going to happen. It's not.
And the crazy part about that is that video was cut short because she was swinging on him when it got cut off. So no telling how that went and how that escalated past that point. I don't think I want to know. But again, just in those few seconds, a lot of crazy shit. This is the root of the problem, right? This is, and we can talk about
that little comeback spelled with a K. So go ahead.
the issues and things. That's what I say, man. Like all the shit I talk, all the things I say. That's why I say I had to check myself. And that's what I say, man. I listen to a lot of shit that promotes and glorifies this stuff, even though I'm not engaging in it. I'm still listening to the shit that is. That's why I said I had to cut out I had to cut out all the crazy shit. Just because, like, who am I? I felt like almost being like I'm being hypocritical. Like, yes, the music entertaining and it's catchy and all that other shit, but the shit that is promoted, this crackish lifestyle, this violence, this disrespect for one another. You know what I'm saying? In the nigga community, right? Because this, you know,
I can't. Well, I get what you're saying about the music, but at the same time, you're a grown ass person. You know not to do this shit.
Yeah. And I'm not saying anybody else should. And I'm not saying like this is just a me personal thing, because you know I'm listening to lyrics and niggas talking about doing some of the same shit that I speak on in some of these videos we talk about. I'm saying, oh, you know what, this is crazy, but then I'm listening to a nigga rapping just because it rhymes. I'm like, oh, this shit sound good. So I mean, I had to just kind of examine myself on that, and I'm not trying to encourage anybody else to stop or do anything different, but hey, I just said I had to let certain shit go. Like
at the end of the day, yeah, I feel like that too. I was talking about we need to stop this and stop that. I still say that from time to time, but I just look at it like, hey, guess what? You give me something to talk about. You give me some content to create here. So thank you. Keep it up.
Yeah. So let's see. This is the video, Mr. Man up to share with me. We'll go check this out here. Make sure I got the
you gotta turn the volume up so they can hear it.
Make sure I got it. Oh, because I got the thing here. All right, here we go.
Ooh, I can hear it now. And the crazy part about it is this is my wife.
This is definitely some crackish activity going on in here.
Ooh, I can feel it.
Stole his bicycle for Oh shit.
And those are the worst ones when you don't see it coming. Oh my God, that bicycle.
What the fuck is wrong with you? That nigga said he had that motherfucking stick. Dog, that shit right there, man. That's bringing back bad memories of whoopings I got as a kid. Damn. So thinking about the shit.
So that now y'all can say I'm not woman bashing either. You know what I'm saying? I saw that shit. First thing I saw, what? Oh my goddamn bicycle. Oh shit, I felt that myself. I felt it in my soul.
If anybody's ever got a bicycle stolen or misplaced, yeah, that one's for you.
Oh, I had a couple of bikes stolen. And got my ass whooped because they got stolen.
I think we all took a L. Well, I won't say all, but a lot of us taking an L with a bike at some point in time. And It's almost like a learning lesson. All right, so now, ladies, how are you doing this evening? Because it is absolutely your turn, right? I mean,
I can give you something with the ladies too now.
we're just gonna start with this one, right?
Go ahead.
Because this is what I say a lot about, black women at this point, or I don't even want to say black women because I'm trying to separate the people from the niggas. The black female niggas. They act just like niggas. Like a lot of black females act like niggas. They go get tatted up. They go, talking and cussing like niggas and walking and talking like niggas. And they behave like niggas. They are overly aggressive, unladylike behavior. Just like you saw the one female just now fighting a nigga. They do it to each other. But this, my friends. Let me see something real quick. Hold on. Oh, the Black Lives Matter chain. I forgot all about that. Forgot I still had a photo of that. This right here. Let me put up a proper warning. Okay, nobody say I didn't warn you. Wow. Yeah. All right. Do. All right, let's get it. Look at this. And what all other black women doing around there, right? This is that black girl magic, right?
Yeah. They support other black women.
Look at her, scrapping just like a nigga. Where is all this hate coming from? Look at this, just throwing them Popeye uppercuts. Look at this nigga, this punk ass nigga. In the middle of the street, dog. Look at her, look how she walking, bowled up like a nigga.
Cars can't get by. I think she letting you make it because the cars came.
Look at her, swole that girl face up. Everybody else just standing there. Look, she got mismatched socks on. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Okay.
All this fighting ain't none of these hoes in the UFC.
Ain't lying. That's one thing I told my wife too. The criminals have the most talent and don't use it for good.
Mm-mm. Oh, this is what I'm saying. Look at her. Just throwing them Popeyes. She made her spinach. Look at her. She talk. You can tell she talking like a nigga. I ain't even got the sound on her. My bad. Hold on. Let me give y'all the sound. Swole up. McDonald's, she ain't living it.
There ain't nobody. Oh my God.
What I tell you, multicolored hair be dangerous, man. You can hit him. You sound like that door smack. Swole up, dog. She out of there. Situation. But man, done did it again, right? This is what I'm saying, Doc. She got the last $2.99 baby hairs this time. It's probably what it is. Bitch, I wanted them baby hairs. She uppercut the fuck out you for them goddamn.
Girl.
That's unfortunate. This is what I'm saying. Like, what is it that makes you have this much anger and hate for somebody, right? And we supposed to be looking out for each other. We supposed to be all this other shit. But you could, like I said, you can pull this shit up all day long, right? It's not difficult to find. You get on the internet, you're gonna see it within 30 seconds if you really halfway. Even if you're not looking for it, you get on any social media, you're gonna see some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Is it do white people not record each other fighting? Do they not do that? Yeah, they do. But you know what it is that
We ain't ignoring you, Shannon Jones.
I am. I'm ignoring
Oh,
Shannon.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know about that Shannon character. But no, it's just like it like I say again, you see this time and time again, bro. And like I say, it's a sad situation. You talk about it, and niggas get mad at you. But the reason why I say we speak on these, or I speak on these things, is because again, we talk about the ethnic image, ethnic appearance, or whatever you want to call it, because that makes others, outsiders who are not familiar, who are not aware of the intricacies, the detailed differences, they automatically assume because this is all you see, and I don't blame them. You know what I'm saying? If all I saw was Asian people karate kicking the shit out of each other all day, I would think that's all the fuck they did, right? If I didn't have any, I don't really have a whole lot of Asian associations like that, so I would think that they all do karate on each other. You know what I'm saying? They're all kung fu monks or some shit, right? That's what you would believe if you had no interaction. Like I really, and I might still believe it, even though I know better. Believe that all Asian people know martial arts. But anyway, you know, back when he was young, you would think they all did, right? They all you watched was Kung Fu Legend Continues and shit. Like, it's just, if you don't know and you're not aware, you're gonna proceed. You're going to make this up in your mind. That's just what it is. I mean, you can't help it. And what kills me is the niggas who get mad. See, oh, white people think this, and this. Well, yeah, or all other groups should, because this is what we put out. This is the most prevalent. Take out no count. This is the most prevalent image that gets put out there. Like, what can you expect? You know what I'm saying? Like, it is, and I agree. I was sitting there thinking the other day. I was listening to something. And I'm like, what black politician has really? Because I was talking about BLM. What black politician has really benefited black people? What black celebrity has really benefited black people? We're so quick to want to put these individuals on a pedestal, you know, and but there's really no benefit. Like I say, they benefit themselves, the Jessies of the world, you know, but who has really done something that's created change for black folks? You know what I'm saying? Like what elected official has done anything? Obama talked about all that change, and all he did was gave the gay people all the rainbows. You know what I'm saying? Now you can't comfortably eat Lucky Charms anymore. You know what I mean? So it's just like, who has really done that? And so, you know, instead of representation, we need to be looking again to results, right? We need to be looking for, see, that's why I ignore you, Shannon. Appreciate the love, Miss Sarah. This is why I'm ignoring Shannon, because of the things she says, stuff like that. Does anybody have any extra cucumbers left over? Shannon is getting bored. Anyway, but like I say, it's a terrible situation, and I think niggas got to get away from that, because most black folks who get in those positions are self-serving. You know what I mean? And it's unfortunate, but you know, this is kind of where we are. So we've seen a little bit of black lady violence. And again, we're gonna save the bit. I want to show y'all that one, but like I said, I'm just the it's a little bit of aerial, and I hadn't actually watched the whole thing. I kind of skimmed through it, and it may be a little bit more, but we're not even gonna get into that right now. But I'm gonna share this one with you guys, and then we're gonna talk about black folks doing too much and Karens. We all love Karens. Y'all need to leave.
Beat them hoes! Beat them hoes! Beat them hoes!
See what I'm saying? They blow up like niggas. You see all these bonnets?
Beat the hoe! Come on, beat the hoe now, boo! Beat the hoe!
These niggas dancing shit up.
Where those sticks at? Where those beats
See what I'm
at?
saying?
Beat that hoe right there. Yeah.
And we wonder why.
Beat that hoe. Beat that hoe,
The
y'all.
bonnets attack.
Beat that hoe.
She's right.
Beat that hoe. Beat that hoe. Come on, beat some more with it. Get some more with it, man. Come on, let it roll.
See? Niggas. This is why we have to say the things that we say. So those who may not, is she whipping her with a belt? One, I need to ask me for that hairstyle. So look at this. See, look at this. I'm gonna bring that back right there. This is what I say when I say black females act like niggas. Look at this. Look at this stance. Look at this. What is feminine at all about this? Bonnet in tow, bowed up like a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Dog. So when people say, oh, Hunter, you just hating, you just doing this, you just doing, no. This is why I say these are red flags. You niggas who procreate with women like this, shame on you because you're a part of the problem. But the niggas who took these hoes over here, whatever, they fucking on these hoes. And they creating more little niggerish babies. And like I told y'all, niggas spread rapidly. They spread faster than alleged, you know, diseases that we're not even gonna get into that. I'm not even gonna take it down there.
I think the reason why they procreate with them because it's easier.
Yeah, it's definitely easy. If you out there, yeah, if you out there doing all that shit to yourself, you have low self-esteem.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That you have low self-esteem. If you dyeing your hair multiple colors because you don't feel comfortable with yourself, you putting all this extra additional shit in your head, especially that don't look nothing like the shit that grows out of your head. You got personal issues. You like Coach said, you want to be something that they aren't. Exactly. You want to be these other things. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even comfortable going out with your hair. You wearing these fucking, you rather wear these fucking colored caps of craziness instead of, you know, being who you are. You know what I mean? Even the one with the fucking, who was actually got the hair out, got it colored, what? Some crazy ass color. You know what I'm saying? The other one had 3 or 4 different fucking colors in her fucking head. This is what I'm saying. Like, none of this shit is attractive. But you got niggas perpetuating this shit and got women who are thinking that this is what's what. You know what I mean? And that's why I stand with turkey leg cut. You know what I mean? I stand with turkey leg cut because I don't want to go out to eat motherfuckers like this are out there. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers will wear that type of shit in the turkey leg cut. Motherfuckers will wear that shit like the chick with the purple hair and the sports bra, whatever the hell. Savage Donald Trump, appreciate the love. They'll wear that fucking shit in public. I want to be able to digest the food that I'm eating, right? So I would prefer you not to. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to be at home, be comfortable, be as comfortable as you fucking want to, right? You know what I'm saying? Land of the free. And home of the brave. You got to be a brave motherfucker to wear that shit. Like, anyway. Good grief. Good grief.
I say that stuff, man, because those are the ones that's easier to get with, and you don't have to put in as much work. Women that don't put themselves out like that, they will not stand for bullshit.
Yeah, let's see.
I see my wife on here. I didn't see my wife with none of that crap. No fake hair, no fake nails, none of that. That's how I want. That's how I want my woman.
Yeah.
If I can't get a woman like that, oh well.
Take
the rest of my life.
And it's unfortunate because they're out there. They're few and far between, and that's why I say, you know, a woman who can embrace, a black woman who can embrace her natural self, is a gold mine. Because so many of them, you know, have such other low self-esteem issues that's why they go and do these things. They go seek these things for attention. They go do all of these behaviors that don't benefit them. But they do it because they think it's going to get them attention from somebody. Then they wonder why they get fucked on and left, or they get, you know, done dirty, whatever. Because one, you not you, and motherfucker don't really give a fuck about. They fuck with the features, not who you are for who you really are. And then, you know, if you play in that role, you're gonna get played in that role. And so again, it is what it is.
Right there. Play that role, you're gonna get played in that role.
Yeah. And then you wonder why a nigga don't give a fuck about you over here trying to, you know, get the tummy tucks and the butt injections and all this other shit. And then you wonder why a nigga only give a fuck about your ass and he don't want to commit to you or he don't want to be with you. Well, that's the shit you're putting forward. That's the shit you're putting forward. Think about it. Like, the majority of black women that you see in a photo, in a picture, what is it? ass first. Then you wonder why when a nigga fuck with you and then he don't, that's all you promoting. That's all you putting out there. That's all you basically saying, this is all I got to offer. It is what it is. And again, and I get it. And I get it for the women who, do things the right way and they feel like, well, I'm not getting any, attention. All the women who are doing this and this and this are getting, it's fake love. It's fake attention. What they gonna tell y'all, oh, it's all good, this and this. But those are the same women who holler more that niggas ain't shit than anybody else. But y'all don't pay attention to that part. Y'all only pay attention to the part where y'all think that they're getting attention. Or they think that men, it's a bunch of, like you said, fake love. It's a bunch of, there's no substance to any of it. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. All right, so I'm going to show y'all this, right? Because even when this is what I don't even have nothing. I have nothing to preface this with. Niggas just be doing too much. This is all I'm gonna say. That's all I got to say with this shit is motherfuckers be doing too damn much. Let's watch.
Y'all please watch this lady's entrance for her 50th birthday.
I am a guardian.
The theme was life after death.
So old. I have words for all occasions. Wise beyond my years. I have a heart bigger than the ocean. And I've always faced my fears. My scars I wear with pride. Heart on my sleeve. But no rules I abide. I am aggressive, but yet submissive. This means I will dominate you if you allow me to. But I will submit to you if you're respectful, masculine enough to make me want to. It's not that, but only one queen. So rest in peace, my true love. I present to you the experience, life after death.
Now look at this. Please watch this lady's entrance for her 50th birthday.
There's so much I want to say about this. One, she's fucking 50, behaving like this. It's a 50-year-old woman, right? And I'm not saying 50 is the end. It's you just gotta call. But this behavior is ridiculous, right? The speech or written word or whatever that was given, I'm aggressive but submissive. You can't be both, right? You gotta be you one or the other. You're aggressive, and yet I can be submissive enough if you can, whatever she said, tame me. I'm aggressive if you let me, or what. Like, none of that shit made any fucking sense. None of it. None of that shit. And niggas are gathered around cheering and celebrating. Somebody should have pulled us to celebrate, baby girl. This ain't it. Just stop while you ahead. Like, this is not it. This is just not the move. This is not the groove. And apparently, she doing this still looking for a man somewhere because I don't know who she's singing to. This is sounds, this reeks of desperation. Like, I don't know, man.
I would say
Life
it's
after
all
death. Team hopped out of coffin. They dropped the coffin. They dropped the top to the shit. Like, this shit was all bad. It was all terrible. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Y'all, give me just a moment. I gotta take a slight honcho break, Mr. Man. I'm gonna leave you with the people here for just a moment. Just give me a short bit. Just not only am I pissed off, I'm just this is terrible. I'll be back shortly.
I was always taught, my grandma always said, you don't ever play with a cat. Don't ever play with death. The death will win. So looking at that, that just tells me, look, don't do that. Don't do that. And like Huncho said, you're 50. It's not saying that you're old or you get one going. At the end of the day, man, that was just, like Huncho said, that was just all wrong on so many levels. What she was singing, I had to listen to the video like 3 times to understand what she was saying because it didn't make any sense. I still don't. Then, then I think just coming up out that cast, that's what made me. That's just made me think, what the hell? That thing you just don't do, and that's wrong. That was, you know, in your teens, or when you was a baby or whatever, showing that you were reborn, that you went through some stuff, and now you overcome it, stuff like that. Don't do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, you don't do that. Don't do that. I'm at a loss for words on that one. I'm trying to come up with something, but I'm at a loss for words. When I saw that, oh, God, there's no way. I mean, no way. I was trying to fool you there, Sarah Lee. That's Miss Sarah. That's what I was doing, trying to trick you. You know what I'm saying? So, and you fell for it. But hey, I that's another thing that we talk about. Where is this? You supporting you, standing for other women? Because some of us told at the end of the day, we get it. You probably overcame some things. Now you are more mature. Now let's get back on track. Oh, y'all say I'm lagging. I don't know what the deal is here. Try to figure this out real quick. Been having a lot of technical issues lately. I do not know why. I really don't know why. I'm making any sense to me. I'll figure this out. Am I still lagging, y'all? Am I better? Somebody let me know if I'm better or not. All right, thank you. That goes to no bummer net. But yeah, man, I don't never want to play with death like that. That's just dumb. Stupid. I was taught, like I said, I was taught. My grandma always said, "Don't ever play with death. It's already coming. You gonna make it think that you want to be there a lot sooner." Mister, you've been having issues with me hearing me for a minute. I don't think you want to hear me talk. I see how it is. It's cool. It's cool. It's frozen again. Is that on my end, Hunter, or what?
No, you look good on my end.
I don't think Miss Sarah's the only one that's having issues.
Here's my deal, right?
Turn my mic up. Let me see. Can
Let's
y'all
see.
hear me better? Can you hear me, Hunter?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Let me see if this will help. Maybe I can up the decibels on you a little bit here.
Can't be
Man,
my mic. I want these expensive ass mic. Can't be that. Man, I'll be acting up. I take it back.
so I was so upset about the thing I just watched. I beat Scotty for about 30 seconds. Just like, you know what? I gotta take my frustration out on somebody. Then he bit me.
What
And I
the
came
hell?
back.
What the hell, Hunter? Damn.
I started hitting him with the uppercuts like the chick in the video he was just watching in the middle of the street. I took him off the ground. I was just uppercutting his ass. I was juggling like, remember like on the old Mortal Kombat, or old game, you get like a little juggling combo and you keep hitting them motherfucker and they stay up in there. I was doing Scotty like that. I was so angry. I was so frustrated. But then he caught me. He caught me on the way back down and bit me. I would never abuse Scotty in such a manner. I would go out in the street and abuse random black people for doing shit like this before I would have ever abused the small white dog. Nah, but that shit was terrible. But what's the motherfucking deal? Like, it's terrible. Like, and again, like, the worst part of all of that is somebody planned this, and nobody said, "Yeah, this ain't the best idea. Maybe you shouldn't do this. Or maybe we can come up with something else." But again, 50 fucking years old, if you ain't learned by that point, you never gonna fucking learn it.
What the motherfucking deal?
Fucking Scotty only attacks in fear if he thinks he's about to get hurt. And that's like if somebody accidentally about to step on him or something. He's a fucking faker. Cause he was doing something the other day. He was playing with this fucking little hedgehog he got. And I'm thinking like I was like grabbing the backside of him and shaking him, and he like made out this loud ass yelp and started limping. And then so I was like, all right, well, I ain't gonna fuck with you if you hurt. About 30 seconds later, I go to make some breakfast. He come running around the corner. Well, you fucking fake. You a fucking faking ass dog. Like for food, everything changes. But yeah, Scott is weird as shit because like he gets turned up like when other people are doing energetic shit. So like if like my old lady, she'll work out in the mornings or whatever, and he likes to follow her around, so he'll go follow her outside. And she'll be doing a little workout thing on the back porch. You know what I'm saying? And like when she come in and she done, he got all this energy. He started running around the house looking for toys to tear up, and fucking he just goes crazy. Or like if the little one and the little one start fighting or something, let's play fighting, you know what I'm saying? I put her in a headlock or rough her up or some shit. He'll like, I guess he feeds off that energy, and then he'll go and he'll go start beating up on his toys. Like he'll go run, he'll go take off, go find wherever it is he got like a little box full of toys, and he'll come in probably get the smallest one. He got like this little cow and this little hedgehog, and he can start shaking it, taking it all around, doing all kind of crazy shit. And or he goes after my socks, which is a weird thing because he'll harass me to pull my socks off and then take off with them. But yeah, that was a terrible video we just watched, and I don't know. It's okay to tell your friends no, right? It's okay to say. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring it back because I need to break down a couple of things. I was gonna try to let it go, but I just got to because I just seen it. It's just I'm not even gonna play this out. We're not gonna watch the whole thing. It's just certain parts.
Y'all please watch this lady's entrance for her 50th birthday.
Okay, first, the "I'm worth more than weight in gold" probably wasn't the best statement to be using in a situation like this. You're not the lightest lady in the world. But again, you know, Yes, it's black socks. He abuses the black socks. That's what it is. I didn't even think about it because all my socks are black. I got to think about white socks. That one day I switched over to black socks and never went back. Yeah, actually, I got to do play the sound because this is terrible. All right. So here's a little thing, right? Theme life after death. So here we go.
After death.
So old. I have words for all.
One, and this is a big issue I'm going to point out every time. Nothing but weave. Why is there so much weave everywhere black women go? What is wrong with being natural? What is wrong with that? Like, it's a bothersome thing. But whatever.
Occasions. Wise beyond my years. I have a
Wise beyond my years, but I'm 50, having a life after death theme in which they've just dropped the casket. So whoever you had to be your quote-unquote pallbearers, please don't have them at your real funeral. Okay? You know what I'm saying? What? You say, Heidi, Scotty has a limit. There's a limit on how bad of a situation he gets in. And if he's too sick or if he's too out of there, hey, Scotty, it was a good, you were a good dog. I might get you stuffed and put you in the corner somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You'll always be with me, or at least bury you in the backyard. Yeah, $1,800 for Scotty is way over his budget. Let me see. So, casket drops. I wonder how much he paid for that shit. Like I'm sitting here looking at this fancy cot that they've fixed up. One, I'd be all claustrophobic in that motherfucker. Like I wouldn't like that's the first. But again, anything for attention. Let's carry on. Drop the casket. Now here come everybody to come save the day. This one chick, she trying to grab with one hand. She got the other hand on her bag or whatever. So like, what is you? You ain't helping shit.
My fears. My scars I wear with pride, heart on my sleeve, but no bruise I ride. I am aggressive, but yet submissive.
Can't be both.
This means I will dominate you if you allow me to.
I will dominate you if you allow me to. So let's take that phrase, right? Dominate you if you allow me to. If you're the dominant one, well, there's really no allowing. Is there? You just take it, right? I mean, you are the dominant one. You're not allowed if you are the aggressor. Now, her source of submissiveness.
But I will submit to you if you're respectful, masculine enough to make me want to.
And this is the issue that we talk about with black women. And I will submit to you if you're respectful and masculine enough to make me to. One, that you made this weird announcement, right? You're 50 fucking years old. That tells a lot. I don't know this lady, but she's suffering from a lot of the same shit that we talk about with a lot of these issues. Ain't no midlife crisis. Midlife, is she gonna be a fucking 100? You think she gonna make it to 100? Niggas don't make it that far, Shane. This ain't no midlife. This is 3/4 life crisis here. This about to be a wrap. Like she about to get fucking Social Security, fucking senior discounts, all that good shit. Ain't no fucking midlife crisis.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The greens, beans, potato. That would have been a way better deal. Now I think Scotty got like a $700 limit. I don't know if I go more than $700 for Scotty. It was $5, but I kind of like him a little bit. $7 might be the limit. Or I just buy the shit myself and put him down.
Damn. That's a goal. Damn.
Yeah. It was like, Scotty had some shit the other day. Not the other day, like last year. And spent a lot of money on his motherfucking ass. I was about to say, Scotty, you're going to have to tough it out, Chief. But yeah, like, this is her old ass with all her old ass friends here. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, just none of these people, and again, you see there's very few niggas in here, right? Or men in here. There's a reason for that. I'm pretty sure some of the ones that are there are a little structurally weak in the wrist. Yeah. Because niggas ain't participating in these kind of shenanigans.
It's not for only one queen. So rest in peace, my true love. I present to you the experience, life after death.
There's only one queen with no king. Rest in peace, my true love. Now I present to the experience. Like, who thought that this shit was like on some real poet? That's what I'm saying. You could just say some anything. And you put some flashing lights and some shiny shit around, niggas gonna buy into that shit. She got the plastic still on the pillow, so she gonna return that shit. She gonna take that shit back after this ceremony over with. Like, oh my goodness, bro. It's just, everybody got their phones out. She wanted this to happen. I'm done. Would I be surprised? If she is married,
I'll be very, very surprised.
Yeah, I would be more than surprised. This is a marriage of convenience for somebody. That's terrible. This is, I don't know. I'm done. Let's go on to the next thing. I'm done. All right. So now I'm done with the black lady bashing. We still got to talk about Zaila and things of that nature. But I want to talk about something very dangerous, right? Like I said, I was not going to let the white women get away. All right. Because this is a very dangerous thing. I showed y'all a video a while back. I might have only posted it in Discord. I can't remember. But it was a game that the women were doing on TikTok, apparently.
Oh, God, no.
Wait, no. As y'all can see the preview for it, but I'll bring it back. It was a game that the women were doing on TikTok, apparently. And what it was basically fake crying and then switch it up, right? That's not gonna get her no damn husband. She 50. I ain't finna get her shit. She finna go to the old folks home and get an 80-year-old husband. It might not work then. But and switching it up. Now, this is very dangerous, right? This is very, very dangerous because Shannon, you behind. God damn it. All right, but this is dangerous because, like I said, you know, we've seen situations in the past where crazy white women have done things to their children. I forgot, I want to say it was in the late 90s, one of those things happened. I want to say again in the 2000s. And it blamed, you know, black men for these activities. Look, black men ain't taking no kids, right? Half the ones that got them don't want the ones they got. So they're not coming out to come take your kid, especially in a little white one. That looks very awkward, right? So that's a no-go, but people buy into that and believe that shit for whatever reason. But like I say, things like this, what happens in this situation, if y'all haven't seen it, it can be very dangerous because, again, like I said, if you don't see the source of certain things and people and their proclivities to believe certain things, it can end up very bad for folks. This is one of the reasons why I tell y'all I no longer stick my wee in white women because I won't say a similar situation to this, but from dealing probably in my younger days with a girl who's probably a quote unquote Karen now, you know, own up to your actions. That's all I'm saying. But let's talk about it, right? Because it's actually sad, but kind of funny.
Oh, God, no. It's you. Now you are. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Do you see this? Oh, my God. I never thought nothing like this would happen to me. She just tried to run and hit me. And now she... Did you see her? You saw her, right? They all saw her. Oh my God. Karen had a breakdown. She tried to hit me. Ask your workers. She tried to hit me. She tried to hit me. Now I want security for you. Oh my God. Oh my God. You should have thought about that before you did what you did. Oh my God. This shit don't even feel real. This do not feel real.
You can just go around here.
I didn't try to hit you. Please don't record me. Don't record me. Y'all had to get security. She charged me. If I wouldn't have ducked, she would. Oh no, you just wanted security for me, right? I want security for you now. No, don't cry. No. I want you to call security. Thank you. I just came to get my free panty. You know how you get the coupon in the mail? And I got to pick up my Converse boots from Nordstrom's. I don't know why this is happening to me.
Free panties. Interesting. Now, the reason why I say this is very dangerous, right, is because you got a lot of people looking on and looking at the person recording, wondering, what happened because they didn't see, what took place. And, they always say, what's the saying? The squeaky wheel gets the grease. You know what I mean? But my deal is the problem that these type of people, these type of women come from those who raise very spoiled kids and allow them to get their way, that don't, chastise their children when they should. As we've all gone to school with people like this, and I'm pretty sure we all know some people who are still like this. We know people who are raising children like this. You know what I'm saying?
You don't get none, Shannon.
Shannon, I'll be telling y'all. I'll tell y'all, Shannon is a black carrot. Let's carry on.
Don't charge me. Oh, you wanna? Oh, yeah, she. I'm scared to even approach her. You scaring me. Like you gonna go postal. No, why don't she walk away from me? No, I was here. No. We're not doing this. Why don't I walk away from her? Why don't she get away from me? She could get away. Go wherever you want to go. Oh God, no, it's you. Now you are. Oh.
So this is my favorite part of this whole video, right here.
My God! Oh my God!
The way that she fucking throws the sweater and then it just starts everything else. But you know what I'm saying? That's the thing, and that's exactly the culture, because this is a situation where she got caught doing some shit, and now she's going to be forced to be held accountable. And now she doesn't know how that feels because she's used to being able to get away with nonsense like this because most people accept it. And that's very unfortunate. Now, there is a second part to this. We're going to watch this and continue the story. This is where it gets even better.
You keep lying saying I'm threatening you, so I'm recording to protect myself. Yeah. Crazy lady. And she attacked me and tried to say I attacked her. You cut. Look at this. Get away from me! Oh, y'all gotta get this lady! Get away from me! You got. You look at this. Get security! Get the fucker! Get security! Look at this. Yes, can y'all get her away from me? Get her away from me! Oh, have mercy! Get her away from me! Get her away from me! No, I gotta just protect myself.
These are the same people that I feel like are having too much of a say-so in society these days. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, imagine wifing that, not knowing that they have the potential of that. But my thing is, like, these are the type of people I believe that.
What did it crack me up? She didn't respond like an uneducated black person arrest her. That was funny.
Yeah, it's crazy. And it's just like, these are the people I feel like were the leaders of the Orange Man Bad. You know, I'm not feeling good about everything you say. You know, you're not praising me for my inadequacies. This is, like I say, it's unfortunate because people like this are very dangerous, and this is why we're living in the society that we're living in now, because we're catering. As you see, that other woman, that Nancy Pelosi looking chick, oh, she just stepped. No, that's not how this works. You know, because we're catering to these people. We're catering to mental illness in on multiple levels. Now, I think that should help be offered for those who are suffering? Should it be readily available as the jab? Yes, absolutely. But instead, we're nurturing these things and we're making the people who do still have a modicum of common sense or a little bit of sense feel like they're the ones that are in the wrong. Like I said, like this lady here. Did nothing. She backed away. She just recorded to protect herself. She just wanted her free panty. That's all. She was just trying to redeem the free panty. She didn't want these props. She had to go to Nordstrom and get her, I think she said some Converse boots. That sounds terrible. Converse boots sounds terrible. When you make college at 13 to 16, absolutely. Oh my God, that's great. I've never heard such a thing. That's great. But like I said, and so that's why I say people like this are very dangerous, because had she not been recording, or, you know, had she responded maybe differently, it could have been a very bad outcome for her. The shaking and all that's crazy. Definitely step over somebody doing that type of stuff in public, but it's a crazy situation, man. But like I say, you know, you deal with people like this on a daily. And again, I don't even think it's just like a racial thing. It just happened to be, you know, that in this situation. But people like this period are crazy. Converse makes combat boots. Oh wow, I didn't know that. Like I said, it's terrible. But yeah, you see people ready to say, my friend gives her daughter everything. That little girl starts crying, break down, and that's the thing. That's the thing. That's why you see a lot of, again, I think that's part of the obesity epidemic that we have. Because I don't understand obese children. Like this is a thing I just don't get, right? I do not understand obese children. Like, children are full of energy and fucking lively. They're fucking bad.
Oh yeah.
But it's like, how does a child at, you know, 4 or 5 years old become obese? Well, usually they have obese parents, and those who don't are overly nurtured by, you know, the parents they do have. And it tends to be in the single mother scenarios, it seems, in my opinion, more so than anything else. Fucking call. But yeah, and so like I said, this is just the product of the society in which we're living in. Do you think they tolerate this type of behavior in China? You think they entertain this kind of shit in China?
Nope.
Shit, they just started having women again in China. You know what I'm saying?
They say it best too. They say it best. Try all this stuff that you're doing. Go somewhere else and see how they work out for you. They say it best all the time. America is the country. You're so free, you can go and find problems. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Crazy.
Yeah, I find it very, very unfortunate, right? Oh my God. I didn't know AOC was still a thing. Yeah. But so here's the thing I want to talk about. Let's get into it. We got about a good 15 minutes or so left. Be ready to wrap it up. So I want to talk about Avant Garde, Zaila. And I think the kid's cool, right? I have no issue. I like to see positivity promoted. The first, what is it, Scripps National Spelling Bee winner. I forgot what the word was. Very odd word, whatever it is, right? Cool beans. I guess it's better than having 8 winners or whatever it was a couple of years back. But I want to say what I have an issue with. Because, and it's not the child herself, right? The same way, like I didn't necessarily have an issue with Sha'Carri, kind of at first, and I had to do something I didn't want. I had to unfollow DeAndre Hopkins, because usually, like I say, when players leave the Texans, I unfollow them immediately. But there's certain players that I still like, I still follow. But I had to do it the other day after he wore the "I am human" fucking thing on his jacket. I'm like, all right, I'm done with your wokeness. Nah, like, you don't play with Texas anymore. Now you too woke. Like, this doesn't serve me at all. Wish you Godspeed in your career, all that good shit. But come on, bro. Like, she broke the fucking rule, so it is what it is. Like, bro, I knew that she was gonna fucking get popped for that shit. You place first, third, second, or third, they're gonna test your ass. It is what it is. And motherfuckers are like, oh, she just smoked one blunt. She's been a smoker. Like, that's not from a nigga who knows smokers. Don't ask any questions. How I know? Okay, I know a motherfucker can hit the weed when they hit the weed. She's just been successful thus far and being a test. But getting to the young girl, like, I have no issue with her. I have nothing with her. I actually find her somewhat interesting. Because not only is she a spelling bee national champion, she's been training for 2 years and things to try to win this, but she is an excellent athlete. Shut your ass up, Trill. You came in here late. Don't know about it. Yeah, you done missed the majority of the good shit. So my thing is, she's an excellent athlete. She's an excellent ball handler. She plays basketball. I mean, she's got better handles than a lot of niggas I've seen. She's definitely got better handles than any woman I've ever seen in the WNBA, right? At like 14 years old. Like, all the little drills she does, she did some little drills. She dribbled like 5 basketballs at once. She was dribbling like 3 basketballs while riding a unicycle. Doing all these fancy things. Doing high level math skills while dribbling. Like, they had some little program, I don't know if it was her dad or whoever it was pulling up math problems on the thing, and she's basically working on her drills, dribbling 2 or 3 balls at once or whatever, doing the thing, while answering the questions, and was answering them successfully, right? I don't know what Richard Sherman did, but he's in jail for it, I guess, so maybe we'll get to that one day. But my deal is this. Everybody's promoting her and propping her up and doing all this stuff.
Yep.
But they're caring more about the athleticism than the actual spelling bee, right? And that's cool. We got enough fucking athletes. We got enough athletes in the black community. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's super neato, right? She talking about want to be in the WNBA. No, don't go be in the fucking WNBA. You could literally make more money in any other career you put your mind to than you will in the WNBA. WNBA, I think your peak is like, if you get some sponsors and shit, which you'll probably get some fucking sponsors now. See, if they let the NCAA kids get paid, you'll probably get more sponsorship now, being a spelling bee champion and all that other shit, than you'll make in the fucking WNBA. So my deal is just like, I wish we would promote her more so for her intelligence than the athleticism. Like I said, you got a lot of dumb niggas that are very great athletes. You know what I'm saying? Let's actually be proud of the fact that she won something of merit, as opposed to celebrating those. It's cool. Like, don't get me wrong. She is excellent in her, like I said, in her ball handling skills. She's a very accurate passer. I mean, she's pretty good. She can hoop. Like, that's cool. But that should be on the back burner, because everybody, like I say, everything I see promoting, everything I see pushing, oh, she won the national spelling bee, but then it's nothing but basketball clips. It's nothing but the sports stuff. It's barely, you know what I'm saying? It's barely anything about her actually winning. And I know, you know, that is the ESPYs thing is not just because all the spelling bee kids get to go to the ESPYs and shit like that, but that's my issue. And then you got a lot of people who seem to be living there vicariously through this. That's the shit that bothers me. Like, even the same thing with Sha'Carri. Like, bitch, look, majority of y'all out of there out of shape, overweight, would never know athletes, would never know none of this. Quit trying to live your life through these women who actually put the work in. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not sliding. As a matter of fact, slide to the right. Cha-cha now, y'all. Now, but I'm going to get to, that's the part I'm about to get to here, Culture. That's what I'm afraid of. Now that she's gotten all this attention in this day and age that we live in, I'm just waiting for someone to try to push the alphabet agenda with her. We already know the WNBA is significantly full of lesbian women, right? And now, again,
Didn't
they're
Jerry
pushing this
Mills
agenda at a
talk
young age. Like, this is the wokey woke shit that they want. This is the shit that's what I fear. And like I said, I don't know. I'm not, whatever. But I just had this thought that that's what they're going to try to do. Like, I just have this, like, with everything else they're pushing, that they're all trying to do is like, I feel like they're going to try to push this girl in that direction. And I feel like they're going to try to promote that shit. And it's like, that's what I fear more than anything else. Because, they love to put black faces as the face of they just tie that in, quote unquote civil rights, with the alphabet soup. And then, the athletes and all this other shit. It's the cool thing to do now. That's my big concern with that. And so, like I say, I'm hoping that it's not a thing. I hope that it doesn't go that far. But mark my words, I don't know if anybody else is saying this, but if it does happen, you heard it here first. You know what I mean? Simone is that way? I thought Simone was dating somebody. Or is the other one that's dating somebody, actually dating a dude? I thought she was dating one of the Texans. Is it Simone or the other one? It's one of them. One of them is dating a fucking Texans player. I don't know. But, there's an agenda out there, and it's real. Shannon, there are no pistachios, right? You've been in here all this time. You ain't seen not nobody do a bot, do a nothing, and you just don't throw random exclamation point words out here. That's what you're doing. This is what you're doing. Oh yeah. Over there, yeah. Like that was some weird shit. Nigga putting on her clothes and shit. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And so there's definitely an agenda out here, and they use that. And again, I have nothing against, the alphabet soup community. I have nothing against anybody. I don't care for flamboyant people, period. Whether you straight, whether you gay. Y'all see I talk about these flamboyant black women quite often. There's a term that I've used. I said black women are the biggest particular thing that I won't say on the two because, they like to cancel you for that. But I've said it quite often. I've heard me say it in the Discord because they get a lot of their behavior from that particular group, right? And so it's a weird thing to me, right? It's like you get your fashion from them, you get your slang from them, you the way you dress, the attire, everything. Let's be honest, the majority of black women these days dress on par with RuPaul. They look like drag queens. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like it's unfortunate, but y'all expect motherfuckers to be attracted to that shit. I don't know. I have no idea. But as we get ready to wind up, you have any thoughts on that, Mr. Manla? Any?
I feel like this here, I'm gonna end it. I think that's ridiculous, and I see where you're coming from with that, but I think that's all ridiculous because it happens too. You see it all the time. In fact, I want to point something out because when you said that, it brought me to a little thought that I saw a sign when I was driving downtown. It said the alphabet community, the LBG, whatever those letters are, alphabet community support equals less suicide. I was like, what? You just creating stuff, just giving people an excuse. Then I want to go back to that we talked about earlier. You said black support. Uh, I'm gonna give you a little quick story. At the car wash, right? Washing my car. Black guy come up to me and talking about, he got some smell goods for the car. I said, oh, okay, cool. Now I'm the type of person I really don't carry cash on me.
Mm.
So I said, okay. I could run down to the ATM and come back. He said, oh, I'm not gonna be here in the next few minutes. I said, okay, when you come back? He said, I'll be back here on Sunday. I think this was on Tuesday, excuse me. And I think this was on Sunday when I was there. So I said, okay, cool. He gave me his business card. I said, hey man, be back up here. Because if you don't, I'm gonna give you a bad review. I was just talking shit. But anyway, now I admit Tuesday, I forgot, so that's all on me. That's my fault. So I got one strike on me. So I end up calling the number on the business card. He said, "Hey man, meet me up there on Thursday." Cool. Meet you up there on Thursday. You ain't there. So now it's a strike on him. He said, "Hey man, I'm sorry, man. I had to work late. Uh, can you come meet me back up there on the following Sunday?" I said, "Yeah, no problem." I'm back out there on Sunday. He ain't there. That's 2 strikes on him.
Yeah.
And I gave him an extra strike because I started off with 1.
Yeah.
Now I said, okay. I called him again. He said, "Hey man, I had to go out of town, family situation." I said, "Cool, whatever." He said, "Can you meet me back up there on that following Wednesday?" No problem. He's not there. Now I gave him 3 strikes. I said, now this is why a lot of us don't like to support our own people. Shit like this. I said, look, I tried to support you. That's what I told my wife. I said, I tried to support. I gave him an extra strike because I usually only give people 2.
Yeah.
I gave him 3 because I, forgot that first time. So, but then after that, I said, okay, you know what? This is why I don't like to support you. I said, but I just had to kind of throw the story out there because it was on my mind.
Yeah. Well, that's my thing, and it's funny, and I'm gonna drop that in the chat because I don't know if I mentioned it here. Because I think we talked about it in the Discord. If you're in the chat, how many times do you give? I think I did. I think we did talk about this in the live. How many times do you give a person before you no longer do business with them? While you guys put that in there, as we're getting ready to wind down, I want to say definitely shout out to. God.
I'll make a bet with y'all. I would make a bet
Mm.
if there is no female violence on violence this week anywhere in the U.S., I'll shave my beard.
Well, you'll definitely get to keep the beard.
I know. That's why I said that.
No. Oh, I think people get more options than once or twice. So, terrible. Whales jumping over ships. Don't trip. I don't know how many times y'all give people a shot before y'all no longer do business with them. And like I said, I want to say shout out to Mr. Man Up. Man, make sure you guys are following. Let me make sure. I meant to have the page link saved. And I didn't even talk about the the George Floyd mural getting struck in Toledo, Ohio, which is for whatever reason. And who was it? The mayor said we may never know for certainty why the George Floyd mural came down. It could have been an act of nature, or it could have been an act of vandalism. That's a lot of effort for an act of vandalism and for no one to see it. So, yeah, we all know what happened. Maybe God said y'all stop worshiping this man. Get back to your senses before it's all right. Wow, I didn't even realize it was at the top of this site. Just fucking stupid. We are in a simulation, and I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for the simulation to end. It's coming soon. But I'll put the link in the I'll put the link in the chat. And man, I have been going through a lot of old dens, right?
Mm-hmm.
We've had some good times in here, y'all. So we're definitely got to bring some stuff back. I'm definitely tighten it up on my end. Make sure you go in and you subscribe to What It Do 713. That is Mr. Man Up's channel. If you enjoyed the commentary from Mr. Man Up, man, that is the very least that y'all can do, the very least that I can do. But like I say, it's about that time, and it's about time for us to get ready to wind it down. We some old men. We can't hang up with you young bucks like that anymore. But anything you want to say, Mr. Man, before we get up out of here?
Oh man, I appreciate you having me on, man. This was fun. I like those video stuff for the one in the casket. That just gave me chills, not in a good way. Also too, thank all y'all for coming by. And Drill, you gotta get your ass in here a lot sooner, man. What's up with that, man? You're supposed to be part of the Daryl, I don't know why you can't hear me. You ain't trying to hear me, so I'm done. But anyway, appreciate it, Honcho, once again. And I'm a up the ante on the bet. If there's no female violence on violence, I shave my beard and give away a free dozen pictures. Now, so I already know I'm gonna win, and y'all ain't gonna put up nothing. I already know I'm gonna win. That's what I'm saying.
The day women come together in unity, well, there's no point even worried about it. It don't even matter. It'll never happen. Like I said, but like I said, I appreciate you coming through, Mr. Man Up. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate all of y'all. Shannon, I don't know about you so much. You concern me, but everybody else is cool. Everybody else is good in my book. But I thank y'all for being here, man. Like I said, we're gonna make sure we turn it back up. I have been posting some of the old ends in the Discord. If you're not in that thing, well, I don't know what to tell you. I posted links so many damn times. And I have been posting some of them on the community page because man, I'm telling you, there's been some classics, some great calls, and man, it's I came across some old crazy stuff. But we're finna get up out of here, man. I'm trying to produce. Y'all be cool, like y'all be cool. We appreciate y'all, and y'all ain't got to go home. No, Project, I will not be in the Discord after this. I'm taking my ass to bed. But, and I appreciate the plug. Yes, and for those of you who fuck with the sauce will be coming back. I got some videos I'm gonna try to drop this week. I think I'm gonna record tomorrow. And the streams will be coming back very soon because we got some shit we gonna make shaking the sauce. Yes, you ain't got to go home, but you gotta we on the stream because I think I'm gonna go back to cussing my recorded videos too. Man, fuck all the bullshit because I hate y'all don't understand. It's a struggle to try to not use profanity, and I don't feel like I'm getting the emphasis across that I need to get. So that being said, man, you're Chuck Produce. Y'all get the fuck up out of here. We out. All that good shit. Y'all get out. We getting out. Everybody out. Just get up out this motherfucker. Life after death. Casket birthday. What kind of dumb shit? I'm just like casket birthday. Like, oh man, I'm done. No pistachios for you, Shannon. Go get your own damn